Firefighters say this building, the old Central Johannesburg fire station in Marshalltown, was declared unsafe last year and had to stop all operations. However, some firefighters and their families remain staying here because they simply don't have anywhere else to go. However, they pay rent of more than 1,000 rand to the City of Johannesburg every month. This historic building, which was built more than 110 years ago, has deep cracks on its walls, which are supposed to support the two-story building. Damp leaks have covered much of the roof, while water drips out of the broken taps and uncovered wires are visible. When Eyewitness News visited the Old Johannesburg Central Fire Station in Marshalltown last week, the stench of sewage was overwhelming. Raw sewage is pouring out of the old pipes, blocked again. Plumbers on site here say due to the old infrastructure, they have to come back every 6 months to fix the same problem.
We usually call these buildings like this Mnyamanda, where these illegal occupants will stay. It's the same. The only difference is that we're working for the city and we pay. But it's still the same, because I'm telling you, you can get to each and every flat here. You'll be shocked of what is happening. They told us that they will send us to other fire stations where there's vacant flats.
How long have you been waiting for this?
Since from last year.
It was not safe for firefighters to work here, but it's safe for people to stay here with their families. You understand? So it's a bit confusing.
The storage, your pipes are leaking. Your children are exposed to health issues. Even ourselves as adults, we are exposed to health issues. Your dustbins, probably right now we have only 8 dustbins for 27 flats, including 10 other single quarters. Then you'll know that after 2 days, those dustbins will be filled. So it's really difficult.
Many firefighters have tried to speak out about their poor working and living conditions, but last month, as many as 231 Johannesburg firefighters were suspended for participating in an illegal strike in July. However, firefighters are denying this, blaming the city for not abiding by the National Heath Act, which stipulates that they need to be accompanied by a supervised practitioner when called out to a scene.
I don't know why can't they just tell us that, guys, you know what, we've got a situation. Just give us maybe 3 years, we'll take you guys to school and stuff like that to organize to get those kind of people. Then we sort it.
So you've been placed on suspension for refusing to go out because that's what the law says.
Yes.
That's what the court order said.
Yes.
They need to provide you and you're just abiding by the rules.
Yes, we are abiding by the rules, but they are taking it the other way around, saying we don't want to work. We embarked on a strike.
They fail to provide that to the escort. We are not on strike because all those days that they say we are on strike, we are on duty, waiting for the escort.
Some of the stations, there's no people, like especially station like Ivory. There's no one who's working there. Maybe per shift it's like 3 people.
231 firefighters have been suspended, which means close to 17% of the 1,300 firefighters employed by the City of Joburg are not at work. There are 30 fire stations which provide services to 4 million people in Johannesburg. The impact of these suspensions will definitely be felt. Eyewitness News is in possession of 2 documents served on labour unions listing the firefighters who have been placed on suspension. Labour unions have already contacted their lawyers and they are now in a process to follow it up with the employer.
The situation is very bad. Service delivery has been affected adversely because of this action by EMS management. It means that now, the community of the City of Johannesburg cannot get the service that they are entitled to.
But we know even when there are no disruptions, the so-called disruptions of service, the community are not getting the service that they deserve due to a number of issues. One being lack of resources. And lack of resources, I'm talking about equipments, appliances, vehicles. And then this one is also putting more burden on service delivery. Hence, I'm saying I think this could have been handled much better.
Labour unions Demausa and SAMU have also expressed concerns over the safety of some firefighters and their families still living in the dilapidated old Central Joburg fire station.
We are sitting on a ticking time bomb here. As you can see, there are cracks all over the place here, and the building can collapse at any time. But now we are surprised because, the city is not treating this matter with the urgency that it deserves.
The Johannesburg Emergency Management Services say they are dealing with the suspensions internally and didn't want to divulge more details. Spokesperson Robert Malautsi has also confirmed to Eyewitness News that the city is aware that firefighters are still staying in the unsafe building and that they are paying rent.
Yes, I can confirm that there are those suspensions. And what I want us to reassure our residents is that the suspensions is not going to any way disrupt our service delivery to our communities. We have got a capacity to make sure that we are able to render effective and professional emergency services on a day-to-day basis. Each and every organization has got policies and procedures which are supposed to be followed. And if there's a breach, necessary disciplinary processes have to be followed. Hence, we find ourselves in this case.
So I want to show you this.
Okay.
It is photos from the old Central Johannesburg fire station, right?
Okay. Yeah.
And we understand that this is no longer operational, right?
No. Yes.
Because it's declared unsafe, right?
Yes.
But we also know that firefighters that are still staying there with families. So
Yes.
I want to show you this. This is the state. It looks very unsafe, and
Hence, it was declared unsafe. So what's happening with the process of? We're in the process of moving them to other areas. So that process it's already now underway to make sure that when we move them, we are able to allocate them to other flats which are within the City of Johannesburg jurisdiction.
More than a year ago, 3 firefighters died in Johannesburg while battling a blaze which broke out on the 23rd floor of the Bank of Lisbon building. Firefighters say they hope that this tragedy would have been a wake-up call to the employer to treat them better. However, they agree with labour unions that their working conditions are now far worse.
I love this job, you understand? I came here as a small boy. Now I'm a full-grown man, I've got everything that I needed to, but if ever our managers can just take whatever the arrogancy they've got, put them on the side, and take this fire department where it's supposed to go, I think we're gonna make a better and a good fire department. We love our job, we love what we're doing. They know very well, even if they suspended us, they know very well, they can say we are arrogant and whatever, but they know whenever we get a fire situation, we deal with it 100%.